interesting. We now have a two G governors, not 5Gs again, and a lot of people are like, wow, these guys have deceived the rest three. And the rest three, I think they didn't even win their election, to be Senate. What could have caused that? But because the rave of the moment now is that Wike and Seyi Makinde, they've stormed the defense house to support Tinubu ahead of May 29 inauguration. Why not the G5 governors? They are now left with the 2G governors. Governors Iyesan Wike and Seyi Makinde on Friday paid homage to Nigeria's President-elect Bola Tinubu at the Defense House in Abuja ahead of the May 29 inauguration and called on Nigerians to rally behind the incoming administration. Mr. Tinubu was moved to the Defense House following his arrival from a month-long holiday in Europe ahead of next month's inauguration and has since been receiving visitors from various sectors of the public as he makes plans for the new administration. Speaking to the journalists during the visit, Mr. Wike, who occasionally threw his weight behind Mr. Tinubu during the election at the expense of his party's candidate Atiku Abubakar, urged Nigerians to give the incoming government all the necessary support. He also expressed strong confidence in Mr. Tinubu's ability to turn Nigeria's misfortunes around. Like, seriously? Hey, party, we get cancer. Elections have come and gone. The winner has emerged, and therefore it is necessary for all Nigerians to give him the necessary support for the interests of Nigeria, said the Rivers State Governor. He said, I am confident that he has what it takes to turn Nigeria around, Mr. Wike added. Mr. Makinde also re-echoed his Rivers State counterpart's message of togetherness, stating that elections are over and called on Nigerians to support Mr. Tinubu-led incoming administration. He said, I came here to basically pay homage to the president-elect and to let him know that elections are over and this is time for governance, and we will do our best to give him support for the good governance of Nigeria, the Oyo governors noted. Mr. Wike and Makinde and other member of PDP G5 governor opposed the candidacy of Atiku Abubakar for presidency, stating that presidential power must shift to the southern region of the country following 8 years of Muhammadu Buhari's regime. Yes, thank God that Peter Obi did not go in the line of religion and ethnicity as they want to make Nigeria believe, but it's only the few Yorubas and the Northerners, majority of the Northerners, they believe that, because that is exactly what they do, because they really want to use to be able to take people's mind away from that their Muslim stuff. That is why they are trying to bombard Obi. Is the one who is religious, who is this, who is that. One thing I know is that if at all you know that it is the turn of the South and you guys are not truthful to yourself, it is the same wicked, according to all of them, that made this guy to leave PDP, Peter Obi to leave PDP. If Atiku himself did not even help issue, because one thing they believe is that, forget it, we own South, we own Southeast, this and that, but they don't know that Nigerians have changed. And like somebody was saying that you think the people called obedience, do you think they are in Labour Party? No, they are not in Labour Party. They just want, these are the Nigerians that are yearning for somebody who is responsible to manage the affair of this country, not because you are affiliated. How many of the obedience are card carrying members of a Labour Party? No, that is not it. So when we hear and see all this Labour Party people now disgracing themselves, people who did not even have a voice, it was Peter Obi that came and gave them that voice, and it is the people of Nigeria who want change. They are supporting Obi not because it's a Labour Party, not because of anything, but because of his track records. No matter how little you think it is, it's far, far, far better than all these ones who are parading themselves. When you look at the result of the election, even as the Labour Party the obedience are complaining about how they are being manipulated, but they are able to get 6 point something million. And the ones who have been there for God knows when, who said they are the ancestors of policies in Nigeria, see what they got out of a 97 or 98 registered voters. They could only get 8 million with all their popularity. And because they already knew quite well that Nigerians will not vote for them, because Buhari has already spoiled everything. Let's even leave Tinubu's baggages. When you want to look at APC, and for the fact that he said he wants to continue from where Buhari will stop, it's just a red flag on its own. It's really, really a red flag. So this Wike and whatever, if you know that it is the turn of the South, it is not, it shouldn't be the turn of the Southwest. You know it, but because all of you, you are praising yourself, you are doing, you are acting with impunity. You are saying, oh, you are the Tokunadu, you are strong, suppressing people. And that was why you see that they did all manner of things when it came to the voting of the gubernatorial election. You saw how all of them suppressed. Apart from that, even the so-called Nigerians who want the best, when they saw how they were being intimidated, they were being harassed during the presidential election, a lot of them just like, you know what, we already knew. We just say, let us try. People always blame the Nigerian people, the good Nigerian people, that, oh, you people don't come out. Later you'll be complaining and this and this and that. When you leave the voting for people who are going to collect sugar, who are going to collect gari, 1 cup of rice, then you come back and begin to complain. And when they saw, it's not because of that alone, but when they saw that at least we still have a responsible people. During 2019, it was a Tinubu, it was a Buhari and Atiku, and people are like, what is the difference? And there's no difference. I beg, the best for me is just to stay back. But in 2023, it was really a different thing, and we were saying that nobody should say, oh, we didn't have any choice because all of them are the same. But you had choice to be able to choose at least the one that is even more reasonable among them. And that was how people came out. And to make matter worse, the INEC came out and said, don't worry, your vote we count. We are going to follow these processes. This is what it's not going to be business as usual. Today now they are denying the processes they promised the people. So by and large, this so-called this guy what is it called? Because they always believe, they always believe that forget it, let people shout. When we want to get anything we want to get in this country, we will use violence, we will use all manner of things to get it. If they say they are not going to vote for us, I could remember one of the statements made by MC Olomo that we have begged them. So if they say they are not going to vote for us, then we will show them the other side. And that was exactly what they did. That we have begged them. If we encourage them to vote for us, if they say no, they are not going to vote for us, but the day of election, we know what to do. We will compel them to vote for us. And I think that is what they are banking on. So they are not even concerned whether somebody say you betray or you did not betray and all of that. But one day, monkey go market, go come back. This alliance you are forming with Tinubu and the rest, it go end up and cry. We know you know better today. Where is Amechi today? The same you that faulted Amechi when it was hobnobbing with APC. You did all manner of things. You talked all manner of rubbish. At the end of the day, is it not you that are doing the same thing because of us? Where is the Amechi today? It's nowhere to be found. And I'm sure within the other 3G governors, they will be like, now so this guy be. Now so this guy be. Yeah. Well, maybe among themselves, they've already decided to say, oh, yes, you want to go this way, I'm going to go this way. Because at the end of the day, we saw that the alliance was not really was not going to end well. But see what they have done. It's just so ridiculous. And they should support Tinubu. You guys are not in position to tell anybody who to support or whatever. Whether election has gone and a winner has emerged, you lie. You know that the case is still in court. Even if you use all manner of your trick to do whatever you want to do, within the Nigerian people, they know what they want. And those of them who do not even have future, you want to put your future in the hands of all these people who have been piloting your affairs for the past 8 years. You want to repeat the same thing. Those ones, they will still cry. So there's no point because these guys do not have the people's heart. They don't have the people's heart in their mind at all. So they sweet there now. They're gonna say, as they see us, they pain them. Who they pain? You guys are just disgracing yourself all over the world. The real world knows that our politicians are useless. 99.9% of them are useless. So what are we talking about? So guys, leave your comment down there below and let us have your take.